you decide to sit down and use your precious minutes to listen to this podcast that you will never get back, mind you, we've found it best consumed with a bottle of Sundrop, Cheerwine, or whatever other random soda, preferably in front of a warm TV fireplace beside your loved ones. Been friends for forever, birds of a feather, come from different places as you will. Things change with the weather, come with me, grab a plate and sit down with me. Meat and three. Meat and three.
This at meat and three.
What up?
Yes, sir.
Back like we never left.
Where you guys been?
Christmas shopping.
Christmas caroling.
Christmas
I don't believe
caroling.
that. Yeah, I've been Christmas caroling.
Literally tonight we went Christmas shopping for Judge. Sure did.
Oh, for the first time.
10 months old. Yep. Got him some.
What does a 10-month-old want these days? I'm a little out of touch with
Super Sucker.
Yeah. He asked for an AR, so we absolutely scooped that up. You know.
Yep.
It was weird. He asked for an AR and also reading glasses and a journal. So
a journal. Well balanced young man there.
That's right. That's right. What is a warrior poet? You know, warrior poet.
Yeah. What strength is his prescription for reading glasses? I mean, I'm amazed he went so quickly into what is it 1.75s? I mean, he's progressing quickly.
He's a plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he gets that from his mom, but she knows that, so it's okay.
So you need to up the old carrot intake, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So fun fact: when I was a baby, my pediatrician had to tell my mother that she needed to lay off the carrots because I was turning orange.
No.
No.
Turns out he had a liver issue.
100%.
I thought that was jaundice.
Wow.
And it turns out that I'm 45, almost 40. I'm 44, and never had to wear glasses. Perfect 20/20 vision. My brother never had to wear glasses, so something to be said for just yamming on some orange
beta carotene.
Yeah, just throwing it down your throat with reckless abandon,
as one does.
So as an infant, you start to turn the color of a traffic cone, and your pediatrician asks Rose,
"Yeah,
hey, what do you think's going on here?" And she's like, "Well, I eat a ton of carrots, and so does he."
Yeah. Walk me through mealtime. Well, it's mostly carrots. Yeah.
Sometimes yams, but mostly carrots.
Yeah. Both of my parents were wearing glasses by like first or second grade, so they're both very visually impaired. My brother and I are not, so we fixed that. We fixed that recessive gene.
Good deal.
That gives credence to that whole vitamin C cancer thing. You know, the vitamin C megadose kills cancer.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, for our faithful listeners out there, they know, all 12 of them know that a couple weekends ago we had the first and probably last Meat and Three retreat. Not last retreat for us, maybe the last retreat as Meat and Three, because we decided that tonight is our final. We collectively decided tonight is our final episode. And we started this journey 8 months ago. And some people got on the train, and then some people got off the train, and I think there's still a few people on the train with us. But tonight we're going to celebrate the past 8 months of the fun that we've had as we've journeyed together on Meat and Three. And so we want to celebrate also and tell some stories about the time that we had in person, because obviously we've been doing this podcast in different places. And so we actually got together in person a couple weekends ago and had a good time. And actually, we had so much fun that tonight's sponsor came from Dixon, Tennessee 2 weekends ago and said, hey, I want to sponsor the final episode. So, Kevin, tell us who our sponsor is tonight.
Yeah, we evidently we made a mark on Marky Mark, and he reached out to us. That's DJ Marky Mark, if you will. And this final episode is brought to you by DJ Marky Mark Karaoke Night at Casa Hidalgo on Main Street in Dixon, Tennessee, where every Christmas memory includes one guy who promised he'd only have 2 beers and is now 6 deep, screaming Bon Jovi's Dead or Alive like he's actually on tour and legally required to finish the song. Also, the only place where 7 Bridges Road turns into 5 drunk harmonies, 0 rehearsal, and one man slowly realizing he should not have grabbed the mic. Casa Hidalgo Karaoke Night, no judgment, loose rules, and a staff that gently but firmly knows when it's time to cut someone off. Casa Hidalgo Karaoke Night, because the holidays are about memories, and this one will absolutely come up every single Christmas. Thank you for the stranger at our dinner table.
Well done.
Yeah.
Light one up for the stranger at our dinner table.
Yeah,
literally.
Can we talk about that for? Can we talk
We
about that
need
for a
to
second?
talk about that.
Yep.
There's a portion of his dialogue that we will not refer to at all
No.
during
No.
this discussion. A repeated phrase
Yeah.
that
Broken
we
record.
will not reference during
Mm-mm.
the flashback here. But when's the last time you guys saw someone smoking indoors at a business?
Before that,
2005.
Yeah.
Let's go back a ways.
it's been a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Been a while since someone burned a lung dart right in front of me in an establishment.
At a family restaurant.
At a family restaurant. Yeah.
And he was sitting right next to me,
Yeah.
the rule follower. And I knew
Yeah.
something was happening against the rules right next to me. And I
Right.
didn't know what to do about it.
Rob, let's be clear. He was sitting by you for about a second and a half. And
Yeah.
as soon as that lung dart came out, you bolted.
I was like,
You
shit,
did.
somebody's breaking the rules right here.
You bolted. You
Well,
bolted.
He was gone.
Yeah.
Rob was
we
Rob
were
was
in
like, I
Dixon,
can't smell
Tennessee.
like cigars and cigarettes.
That's right.
Nailed it.
We were in Dixon, Tennessee. I didn't know if there may be like a local rule where you could
It's not
smoke.
local.
Like, I don't
That's
know, maybe this is
be.
okay in downtown.
Well,
Dixon,
but-
Tennessee.
Let's not forget though. This guy was heading out the door, and
Yeah.
somebody
He was trying to leave.
stopped him. Somebody
Yeah.
that did not make it tonight, but said that he would make it tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mr.
help me,
Johnny.
Johnny shows up on the show.
Yeah.
So-
For our listeners, let's tell them how we got to this point. This restaurant was our third choice. We were in downtown Dixon, Tennessee. The first restaurant we were going to, absolutely full. There was no room at the restaurant for us.
This
The
will
second
this will lend itself to topic 3 discussion.
Absolutely, it will.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No
The
spoilers.
second restaurant we went to acted like they didn't want us there. There were already chairs up on the table.
Yeah.
Like, we walked in and they're like, I don't know if we want 8 people coming in right now. And so we just took that they didn't want us there, and we left there. So Hidalgo was our third choice. Lo and behold, it was karaoke night.
Oh man.
And they had some great queso, by the way.
Great case. I mean, we could not recommend this place more. But I mean, that's how magical moments
Literally.
happen by accident. And we walked into our third restaurant, and it turned in to an amazing night of karaoke.
Mm.
So, to our listeners, if you want to hang out with us, find a local karaoke night, invite us, and we'll be there. So, guys, what was your favorite part of karaoke?
Hang on.
I would.
I don't know if we
Oh.
will guarantee we will be at their karaoke night.
Mm.
I don't know if we
I wanna
can
know-
make that guarantee.
I want to know what each person here, what was going through your noggin while we were sitting at the table after that dude had joined us. I'll go first. And this is going on inside me in any confrontational situation like this. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to be the one that has to put my hands on this guy. every single time. It's like, I don't know what that is. And that hasn't happened a ton in my life, but I'm sitting there the whole time. And I know that Ed and I were trying to distance ourselves emotionally and spiritually from this person because I was afraid I was going to have to come in contact with him physically.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. And it's also, I think, important to point out that despite what the ad read said and our sponsor said, we had not consumed. There was not a drop of alcohol consumed at our table.
No, negative.
However, our visitor had drank all the beers.
Yeah.
So
in downtown Dixon,
if each of us had multiple drinks, he consumed them all for us. So he was not in a proper state of mind.
So, but to your point, Kevin, what was I thinking? So I checked my waist a couple of times to make sure my piece was still there, just in case I needed to get it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I was just trying to figure out where he was going to sleep tonight. Like, what is he going to sleep in the trundle and in your room, Sid? I think you were the only one that didn't have an extra body in the room you were staying in. So
no, my room was full.
Right.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing as Teville was. I was like, me and Teville are gonna have to lay hands on him together, and that's not gonna look good. That's not gonna look good for all of us. And I was also simultaneously thinking, of course, this dude's got to be donning a UT hat while absolutely looking like a freaking fool. I was like, this is just
like a
typical.
UT fan.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Just looking like your atypical UT fan. Hey guys,
prototypical. You mean
prototypical? Thank you. You're prototypical.
Yeah, it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
So we had an amazing Friday night karaoke
Mm-hmm.
at Hidalgo, but then Saturday morning we got up and we cooked a fantastic breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give the menu and where everybody did all their preparations from, because that was a phenomenal feast y'all put together.
Well, first of all, we got to thank Kevin's dad for supplying some amazing sausage.
Unbelievable.
It was incredible.
It was great.
Yeah, he's good at it. He's good at it. Yeah.
Tell us about
Six T's Farm. I think we had Six T's Farm. I think those were T-bones that we ate, steak and eggs, and my dad smokes sausage from hogs that are alive in the morning when we show up, and sausage by the time we leave. So,
amen.
Yeah,
now,
it was good.
Were those like aged at all, or I mean, like how long were they like hanging up in the smokehouse?
I don't. It's not as long as you think. I don't remember. It's month. I mean, yeah, it's months. It's not, and I don't mean a lot of months, but I don't know. It depends on the. You're gonna think it sound weird, but it really depends on the weather outside.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, this if you've never had this kind of sausage, this ain't no Jimmy Dean or Tennessee Pride. Okay, this is the real stuff. Okay,
it's the real Tennessee Pride.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's not the only thing we ate, though.
No, we had some sausage gravy. I made some of that.
Sausage. Sid made sausage gravy, sausage balls. The spicy ones. I know that you toned them down because you thought we were all going to be a bunch of pansies, but they were very good. I wish they had been a little spicier.
Me too.
You know,
yeah.
You get You gotta play to the crowd. You gotta play to the crowd. And the moment that someone said to bring regular and spicy, you automatically know that the whole squad ain't about that spicy life. So
right. Yep.
Yeah.
And then above me, we have somebody that made a different kind of gravy. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I made some chocolate gravy to go along with my grandmother's recipe for homemade buttermilk biscuits.
So good.
Those
So
were
good.
so good.
So when I worked, I worked at UNA, or not at UNA. I was working. JP knows what I mean. I didn't work for UNA, but a couple years later, I actually took some classes at UNA, and I had an English professor that was trying to communicate this idea of things that were acutely local. Acutely local. And she asked for examples from the class. And the one that she mentioned was chocolate gravy. Its home is Alabama. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
I think that may be the first place I ever had it was in Alabama.
So yeah, I mean, I've had chocolate gravy before, but never as good as what JP made. It was
Oh wow,
incredible.
Well, thank you, Sid. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Wow, puffery.
We also had
glazing.
Exactly. We also had exactly 12 eggs that were brought. No more, no less. 12 eggs for like 12 dudes. So we did not. Our cholesterol intake was.
Kevin,
Rob, what did you? Huh?
Didn't you also bring some honey and some jam? Did your wife make the jam? Is that right?
Yep, sure did.
Yep.
Brought some apple juice that also my dad made. That stuff was really good. Rob, what did you eat? What did you have for your meals that weekend?
Well, I had then what I'm still having now, and I'm just nibbling on things. And so I will get this tooth pulled out Friday. It is like dangling right now, like it's moving. It is, when you have a problem with your teeth, I don't know if you'll have before, your tongue goes to it all the time, and I'm just hoping it doesn't fall out. So yesterday I was eating a little piece of bread on this side of my mouth, and a seed got over there and cracked it more. And so that's what made it. And so I'm just.
Have you ever done drugs in your life?
No.
You have the mouth of some recovery boys that I know.
That's what I was just thinking. I was thinking, how much meth has this guy partook in?
Well, and like I said, I told y'all this, but it was a meatball. I was eating a meatball, and there must have been a piece of bone in that meatball that I just came down on and cracked it in half. But,
toenail or something.
How much effort would you have to put in right now to pull that tooth out yourself? And would
not much at all? No.
Well, let's
do it right now.
How much would you be willing to do it for?
Here we go.
So,
now, are you going to get a gold tooth? Is that the plan, or something else?
Well,
more traditional?
This first one will be a fake one for 3 or 4 months instead of having a gap there, and then I'll get my permanent in. So I'm ready to get this over. But I bet I hadn't had mashed potatoes in 10 years. And I've had it 5 times this week. Like everywhere I'm going, I'm like, just give me some mashed potatoes.
Wait a minute. 10 years? You have to purposefully be dodging mashed potatoes to go that long. Like, how do you just don't like mashed potatoes?
That's a sin.
I just don't ever order mashed potatoes. And so I will get a regular potato or some type
like
of
a baked
potato. Yeah, baked potato or potato
like a French fry.
I just never or wedges or something. I mean, but I just don't get mashed potatoes. But this week, 5 times.
So, but if I heard you correctly, bones and balls wrecked your grill.
They are biting into balls.
Meatballs, get the bones in the meatballs. That's right. You're exactly right.
That's what I heard.
5 hours this Friday. 5 hours at the dentist to pull it, to fill it, to put the implant in, to come back and get the fake tooth.
You get the gas. You get the gas when you go.
Please,
the shots.
So you already did that, and you just cracked another tooth with a seed?
Mm-hmm.
No. The same tooth it's still in there. I'm just saying I cracked it more so that it's wiggling now. It was cracked, but it wasn't moving much, and then I accidentally just bit down on this little seed crept over from bread. And
I've got a question. I've been eating meatballs a long time.
Usually
I've
they're
eaten a lot
soft,
of-
right?
I've eaten a lot of meatballs in my life.
Bit of a connoisseur.
Two at a time at times.
Swedish,
As evidenced by
barbecue.
that XL sweater you're rocking, and you're looking good.
2XL, mind your business. So I've eaten a lot of meatballs in my life. Never, and I mean a lot of meatballs have gone in my mouth, and not once have I ever bit into a bone. I'm just
Y'all don't even cook. Where were you?
That was nefarious.
I was at El Primo, our favorite place, and I've been back since. Like, I can't knock. I mean, it just, how did that happen? I don't understand how.
Did you tell them that they owe you money?
No, because I love those people.
If you send them the bill, they'll pay it.
My insurance, it's going to be like $4,500. My insurance is covering $1,500.
Do they know that 1,000 people listen to this podcast?
They going to know.
Sponsor for the next episode.
Have you
I've
ever
been back since.
Oh, I've been to El Primo.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Now, have you had the meatballs
That's a
before, Rob, or was
misnomer.
that the first time?
Yeah. I love the meatballs.
But they've never had a bone in them before.
Never had a bone in before. Yeah. I didn't order the bone in meatballs.
Next time, get bone out. Yeah.
Good thing.
So we went back
I'd like the bone-in meatball, please.
Tuesday night.
Just not full bone, just like little chunks of meat bone.
Extra
Little
cartilage
chips.
on this one, if you don't mind.
So I went back the next week and I got salmon though. Of course, salmon can have bones.
Still playing with fire.
Salmon, I agree.
I think your odds are much higher with salmon.
So, and I got spaghetti squash as my side, but spaghetti squash can have seeds in there sometimes.
Gracious.
It's like I'm dodging bullets everywhere trying to keep this tooth from falling out.
Life is tough.
Eating is hard.
Well, listen, they have.
It's tough.
You should have just gone with the plate of cheese that they have.
We'll
Then
actually go.
Then it could just suction the tooth out of it.
Yeah.
Or you get gangrene inside if it festers when the cheese oozes in there.
So now I'm gargling salt every 2 hours and just going, can we get to Friday, please?
Yeah.
But
And you're going to live stream your dental appointment, right?
yes, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think they'll. I don't want to distract the dentist while I'm doing that.
Why could you not have had this happen during the weight loss challenge? Because I feel like this would be ripe for.
Well, here's the thing. I
Shed
thought I would
pounds.
lose a few pounds doing this, but all I've been eating is mashed potatoes and ice cream.
It sounds like a great diet, honestly.
I mean, it's like,
Sounds like you need counseling. I've been eating mashed potatoes and ice cream.
Man.
All right.
Oh.
Any other highlights from our retreat that our listeners need to know about? Before
You know, there's one part of, I guess it was on Saturday, where we were Christmas caroling, and around the center of Dixon, and people started taking video of us, and so I'm imagining we ended up on the front page of the Dixon newspaper
With the medieval knights.
with the Knights.
I was thinking between karaoke and then the caroling.
I forgot about the Knights.
We are in a lot of people's pictures and videos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, because there were a lot of people. People knew we were there, and they were filming it. And I was like, boy, I wonder where those videos are of us.
They knew we were there, and I would be so bold to say that not all of them enjoyed us being there. But that's that's fine.
I can think of at least one person that did not want us to be there.
There's way one specific person that at karaoke this looked like he stepped out of an LL Bean catalog, and he did not enjoy us being there at all.
Eddie Bowers.
Sam Elliott's older, angrier brother.
That's perfect. Okay. No other
All right.
highlights.
How about our listener emails? We've had 3 months.
All right.
Have we gotten any?
Sure.
Well, no. So I put the word out. And I was able to get one. This one is from Anthony. He is a two-time emailer. His
wow.
email said it's going with the Christmas theme. Do you decorate your bathroom for Christmas, or is that space reserved only for folding or scrunching? So first of all, I'll go first. I don't decorate for Christmas at all. My wife does most of that. I help out a little bit with the tree, but she learned many years ago that I'm probably just going to mess it up if I get involved. so it looks much better with her in charge with that.
Mm.
Is that something you did on purpose, Sid?
Yeah.
Kind of messed it up so she wouldn't ask you to do it anymore?
That's the
Seems
strategy.
Yeah.
There will come a day when our bathroom is decorated for Christmas. I mean, my mother-in-law's entire house, top to bottom, north, south, east, and west, Christmased out. But we haven't reached critical mass yet. So
how long have you been in Jackson?
I have
2 months?
been knocking on 2 months. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the street we live on, or her parents live on, everyone puts a Christmas tree out next to the sidewalk. So every house in this little cul-de-sac, the 38 houses, 38 little trees sitting out next to the street. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not bathrooms though. Far from the question.
Oh, the bathroom. Can I look at your bathroom, the Christmas decorations, please? That's be a little bit.
So we put our advent calendar.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just as long as you have.
It's the only place I can remember to check it. You know, it's like
right.
if you put it in the.
What day is this?
If you put it in the kitchen, it's like white noise. You know.
Yeah.
In the bathrooms.
Disruptive.
Yeah.
As long as you have some Santa Claus toilet paper,
That's right.
You should be fine.
Yep. Should be good.
Ed, are your fingernails painted? Oh, it must have been a shadow. It looked like your fingernails were painted.
They do
They look creamy.
They do look creamy. Have you been getting manicures?
Is that gel?
That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do is gel. No, I'm not telling that story that you guys are trying to softball talk with. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So I got to refuse.
But just tell us about the toilet paper. Is it white with Santa Clauses on it, or is it green, or is it like colored?
It gets green.
Depending on what you've eaten.
A lot of smoothies at the McKenzie residence.
Yeah. So for our thousands of listeners right now, just to give you some context, my mom bought, and my mom, she's always decorated the bathrooms at the McKenzie house. The halls are literally decked in the bathrooms, and so my dad informed me yesterday that my mother had purchased Santa Claus toilet paper. He was not impressed with the toilet paper, and says it's rather rough. And so, anyway, needless to say, that toilet paper has like Joseph's coat, many colors at some point. So it's yeah. That's all I'll
there's
say
no
about that.
there's no way wiping.
Stop! Just quit trying to. You're gonna get me to say, and I'm just gonna lose it. Maybe that's why God, going to our topic number 3, God saw it fit not to have Johnny on here. Because he would definitely fish it out. So
hey, at this point, I think there are 0 edits so far. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We got close one time.
Yeah.
We did. I tried.
Yeah. Man, I can't imagine that TP is more than like a half ply either. It doesn't seem like.
He said it's horrible.
Yeah.
He said he leaves the bathroom just absolutely bruised. I mean, it's just
I mean, you're wiping your bum with Saint Nick's beard. You know.
Yeah. What do you expect?
Yeah. It's not a jolly experience. I tell you that.
No, man. All right. Well, hey, fellas, let's roll on to topic number one now. As Rob mentioned at the top of the show, we've had a lot of laughs, a lot of memories, a lot of challenging conversations, a lot of ridiculous arguments as we look back over 13, 14 episodes now, depending on depending on which ones have hit the airwaves and which ones
Probably
haven't.
16.
If Rob releases this one, it will be 14.
Okay. All right. We got a couple of lost episodes maybe in there too.
Yep.
So looking back over our long podcast history together, if this is the end, I'm not so sold that it is.
We managed to put out one episode a month.
Taking our time,
We're consistent.
Kevin. Yeah, we are taking our time. We're gonna crawl, walk, run, baby. What's a highlight for you? What's a fond memory of one of these 13 episodes that we've done so far? What's something that you'll always treasure in your heart?
Oh, the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame moment is whenever Johnny pulls
That's right.
that headset off of his head and his earbud falls out.
Yeah.
So I don't
How do you top that?
I don't understand like really what he was trying to go for. Like, was it too loud in his house? And he kept, he was constantly trying to fix the audio thing. And he thought, all right, well, if I'll shove these in my ear that have microphones in them, I think don't earbuds that have that would have helped the sound. But whenever he did that and it fell out, I was like, man, what are we doing?
Well, and we were, if I remember correctly, like we kept trying to figure out why somebody's sound was so bad that episode. And we could not figure, like, we're texting each other, like and then Captain Insano takes his headphones off.
Might as well have shoved him down in his pants, Tried to
have the same effect.
Talk through his zipper.
He's probably good at that. Something else that was 32-42.
No, we're still good.
We're still good.
One of my favorites. I mean, that was it for me. T-Ville stole it, but I do like the point where Rob was trying to utter a restaurant's name, and
and
as soon as he said Chipotle, and Kevin says what? Kevin's eyes just zeroed in on a weakness, and I just saw it. He zeroed in. I was like, oh, it's just Kevin's gonna pounce on it. He's like, wait, what? What was that? Like, because we kept going, and then T-Ville's like, nope. I got this, guys. I could just feel it, like T-Ville getting closer and closer to pouncing on the weakness, and then Rob was like, because he knew, he stopped, and he was like, Chipotle. I just thought,
and then we all just pounced on him. Yeah, we still. I mean, like my daughter even like still calls it Chipotle, and she doesn't even like eat there.
I think probably the thing that I'll remember more than anything of this first season, and our listeners probably never see this because the edits are always so clean and so crisp, but there have been many episodes where we've had to, there have been some rage baiting going on from Johnny trying to get under Kevin's skin or Ed's skin, and we just go off. It finally somebody gets pushed over the edge, and
I don't remember any edits really.
We have to mark the time so Rob can go back and just make it a little more public facing.
Rob, how much, if you were to just take just off the top of your head, how much time do you think over all these episodes did you have to just take off in terms of the edits? Like, if you were to just combine all of them, how much time do you think you had to do?
I thought you at first were asking me how much time I spent editing these. I thought, well, that's kind of work. I very quickly.
Oh yeah, that too.
I bet I've spent a full day, a full 24 hours. But you were just talking about editing. I would bet it's on average 10 minutes an episode that gets cut.
Yeah.
So 130
not bad.
minutes. Right?
Because you just got because
That's
also
not bad.
trying to piece things together so it flows.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'd say
Yeah.
roughly. I've probably cut
So-
2 hours worth of stuff out.
So that's like two whole episodes on the cutting room floor.
That's right.
So for our listeners who are going to subscribe and pay at Patreon when we set that up, we can have like an unedited version for those, and you have to sign a waiver and disclaimer and a hold harmless, and you can't repeat anything you listen to. But yeah, that's something we could offer that could bridge the
I don't
gap
know about
between
that.
season 1 and season 2.
Must be 21 to
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rob, do you still have those in a file somewhere?
Oh yeah, it'll be deleted in about 3 days, so I don't get charged.
Okay.
But I do have them right. Currently, I do have them.
You mean December
So-
30th, the last day of December?
That's right. Hold on. That I never responded to that. I
certainly
started the
didn't.
subscription on the 30th, and it ends on the 30th. It's not
Okay.
a month-end subscription.
Okay.
So, but I should have.
So, in-
I picked up
That's-
what you were putting down though.
Yeah, I apologize.
You probably shouldn't
you an
put that up
amends.
though.
So
Yeah, I owe you an amends on that.
I remember things like we talked about the definition of scat.
Mm-hmm.
Something I'd never heard of before, and that was in episode 5, but I guess that was after the scrunch.
The scrunch,
I mean,
episode
the fold scrunch was episode 2. I was not a part of that episode, but that is the one that set the tone.
that set
you
us
know,
down.
Yeah.
That the people who loved us, they were locked in if they like that kind of talk. That's also when the numbers started going down. I think for the people who's like, we're not going to listen to this, But we went all in on those type topics.
But the people that loved us really loved us, even to the point that we were approached in public
At a funeral.
many times.
Yeah.
At a funeral, even.
Yeah.
And with great gratitude being bestowed upon us for providing a lot of laughs and a lot of fun dinner table banter for their
That's
families. When that's really what it's all about. It's what we set out to do when we started this.
However,
seriousness.
that may be the reason that we never locked in the all-star guest we alluded to many times. Is he probably went back and reviewed some of the material, and he was like,
I don't know about that.
I love these guys, but
I think
that's
always the
that's a lot. That's a lot. Yep.
I don't think it's dead in the water, boys. I think we could come out of the gate strong with a season 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
we
next-
will.
Episode
Version
5,
2.0.
Episode 5 had some good. I mean, not only scat, but we talked about meat sweats. That's where Johnny first agreed to take the ACT in episode 5, and that's
so
also
Yeah.
when Johnny suggested that we invest in neck surgeries.
Forgot about neck surgery.
So that was
Oh man.
that was a pretty hopping episode.
Get on the ground floor on that one, okay?
That's right. I forgot about neck
Gracious.
surgery.
Okay, so I do have one. I don't know what episode it was, but we were talking about favorite Little Debbie snack.
Oh yeah.
And when JP dropped a banana twins on us, and we just gave him a hard time over that because they haven't been. I mean, they're not been they discontinued those like 5 years ago or something.
Go to my grave loving those things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you'll find them.
I miss I miss Ed shooting live from Cell Block D.
That's right.
Or the flannel board from church, right?
The flannel board from church. Yeah.
Particle board or whatever it was. Yeah, that was I went from the basement to the master bedroom here, so I've progressed.
Yeah.
We took a walk down the hostage tape lane. We were talking about nighttime routines, and that's a topic we regularly revisited with the hostage tape. And then early on, we talked about is it okay for men to sit to pee, and that turned into conversations about urinals in the bathroom, which that's one part of our retreat we didn't bring up that really ties into a lot of our episodes, is that where we had the retreat, there was a urinal in the shower.
How'd that go? Did y'all use it?
How many of y'all used the urinal in the shower?
I always use a urinal in the shower. Whether it's there or not, I always use it.
It's all pipes, baby.
It's all pipes. It's all
I mean,
pipes.
we settled this.
I used it. I only used a urinal, I think, while I was there, because there was also a urinal off of the bedroom where Johnny and Hayes were staying. So
I wonder what the cost is to having, because I was like, I used that every time myself. Like, I was like, is it $2,000 more dollars?
A urinal?
Yeah, I mean, to get a
you're cutting the task in half. How can it be more expensive?
No, I'm saying if you have a toilet and you get a urinal, like how much does a urinal cost? Have y'all priced them before?
I mean,
you're the bidet guy. You should know.
Yeah.
That
I wish I weren't.
Did that make that
Amen.
on there?
I can't remember.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's hard to remember what we've talked about on here and elsewhere.
oh man, you could buy a urinal at Lowe's right now for if you want to go American standard wall-mounted urinal, $150.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
That's a handsome
Rob,
urinal too.
I bet you could install that yourself, Rob.
You probably could.
Yeah.
For a cost of $13,000.
That's right.
After the water leak.
Yeah.
My father-in-law for Christmas, he'll never hear this. We're giving it to him on, I guess, on Christmas Day. We got him a toilet, a heated toilet seat. He stayed in a hotel. I'd never heard of that before. He stayed in a hotel last week. He said it was unbelievable. It was a heated toilet seat. And I'm like, okay, so $150 later, that's his. So I've got to sneak in and take off his toilet seat and put this heated on. So I'm nervous about.
Are you trying to catch the place on fire?
Yeah, you got an outlet. Well, how long is your extension cord there, bud?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, what if he pees on the seat? Is there electrocutions? When I'd be nervous about that.
My problem with a warm seat is that means one thing. And that is,
are you going to tell us?
Yeah. Even in my own house, when I know who it was.
Yeah, somebody was in there right before you.
I don't want to sit down on a warm seat.
Yeah, any seat.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah.
Any seat can be heated if you get there quick enough.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. And next.
Yeah, I don't want to be out there taking numbers. Yeah.
Are y'all ready for topic 2?
Oh yeah,
Good segue.
All right, topic 2. All right,
Kevin, did you almost fall off the bed?
Yes.
No, that was the abrupt stop to topic 1. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, just a smooth transition. I thought, we could cut it off. Favorite Christmas movie, topic 2. Let's do. You're welcome. Let's do. I think it was suggested earlier, and I'm all about suggestions. Maybe let's do like a favorite funny Christmas movie, and then maybe a serious Christmas movie.
Who needs to put their CPAP on?
Yeah.
Sid.
Me?
Yep.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
We were catching some whistlers in there.
I mean, you gotta.
You're snoring while you're awake.
You have a for real mic. I don't know what you paid for that thing.
It either has a for real mic or a deviated septum.
Is that better?
Put that CPAP on. Oh man, that's so good. This is my favorite moment.
Yeah.
It'd be better if you stopped breathing. I mean,
You can just hold your breath for the rest of the show.
Yeah. Help us all out.
it's great.
Well, finish your qualifier on the question.
Favorite Christmas movie, serious and funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Not all at once.
I mean, I feel like everybody's just waiting to say Christmas Vacation.
Is hilarious. Christmas Vacation is hilarious.
Serious, Clark?
You know, it's a classic. You know, it's quotable.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know that it makes me laugh as much as Four Christmases does now.
Yeah,
that was going to be
that's
my
a good
answer.
one.
Watched it yesterday. Watched it yesterday afternoon.
You were my friend, Todd, and then you started dating my mother. We were best friends.
Yeah, if you've not seen Four Christmases, starring John Reese Witherspoon,
classic.
It's classic. Do yourself a favor.
That movie kills.
I've never seen it.
Oh my goodness, Ed, you would love it. You would love it.
So I'm living life half full right now.
You are.
That's right.
Four Christmas. I see it now.
Four Christmases is fantastic.
How have I missed that?
It's a
2008.
It's a tale of a couple literally going to 4 Christmas gatherings in one day, visit their family, and the hijinks that ensue.
But they were wanting to go to Hawaii instead, right?
Burma.
No,
Burma.
Yeah. Burma.
Did you learn to say Merry Christmas in Burmese? There are levels to this thing.
There are levels, yeah. Yeah.
Keep quoting, and I'm still not going to know. I mean, you can keep going on.
Yeah.
I mean, just keep going. I mean, it's great.
Well, one that wasn't mentioned that I seem to watch it every year, and it's one of those ones that they play 24 hours a day on Christmas Eve is A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out, all those lines. I mean, I don't know that it's better than Four Christmases, but it's another one of those classic movies that I seem to catch every year.
You sit down and liar. Do you sit down and watch that from start to finish, or do you?
I did used to. I used to do that, but now, 15 minutes there, and
that's what we do. You just turn it on, and at some point throughout the day, watch the whole thing.
Yep.
When's the last time, or has everyone here seen Ernest Saves Christmas?
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
I forgot about
I've not
those.
seen that.
I saw that in the movie theater. Yeah. When he gets those reindeer to finally stop in midair and he goes, air brakes.
Is Ernest dead?
Yeah, Jim Varney.
Jim Varney.
Yeah.
Sure did. Amen.
All right. So what about serious or non-comedy?
Wait.
movies?
Rob didn't do. Hey, this is.
Oh, Rob. Yeah. Oh,
all right.
Well, do something about it.
I'm trying.
I'm not a Scrooge, but I don't really have any Christmas ones that stick out to me. I'd probably say, and y'all probably going to say this is not a Christmas movie, but I'd probably say Pitch Perfect.
What is wrong with you?
That's not a
Crickets.
Are you serious?
No. So we were just watching.
This is worse than the Banana Twin comment. Okay.
Yeah.
We were just watching Celebrity Family Feud a few minutes ago, and
also about a Christmas movie.
Right. Keep going.
The question was top 7 Christmas movies that you never get tired of. Okay. And so it's a lot of the ones that you mentioned. It was not Four Christmases. But part of that list was Die Hard.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
but it's the most debated Christmas movie. So and that's the one that the people did not get correct on Celebrity Family Feud that we were just watching a few minutes ago. So I was trying to think, are there any other slightly Christmas movies that would be like a Die Hard?
Yeah. What about Gremlins? it's set around Christmas time.
Yeah,
but people
is,
don't talk
yeah.
about it like it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hadn't
he
thought
gets-
about that.
Yeah, he gets that little. I almost said mogwai. What is it called before it's a gremlin?
Mogwai, right?
He gets. Is it a mogwai? I thought that was a
Wigwam.
Ewok. It is a mogwai. Yeah.
Now, how
Yeah.
old is Gremlins? Has to be 40 years old.
Golly, yeah, early
Mm-hmm.
80s maybe.
Man,
It's like mid 80s.
Yeah.
1980, 84. Yeah.
wow.
Mid 80s. Spot
So
on,
I-
Sydney.
Yeah. So my when Rachel and I first started dating, her favorite Christmas movie was The Holiday. So I don't know if that's comedy or serious, but that's the one that I typically watch every year. I don't know if you call it my favorite, but that's
Who's in
one.
that?
Jack Black.
Oh
Jack
yeah,
Black
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Cameron
Absolutely.
Diaz, Jude
Yeah.
Law.
So I don't know what it's not feel good is probably what you'd call it, but that's our go-to watch every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Serious movie time now, Sid. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with A Christmas Carol. It is my all-time favorite story of Christmas, like outside of the Bible, of course. But I watch that like every year. I watch the George C. Scott version, but I've never seen a really bad version of it. It's got all the feels to it. It's got all the hits all the points. And I actually read the book not that long ago for the first time. And yeah, it's got to be A Christmas Carol for me.
Have you
by-
seen
Chucky Dickens.
the homie? Have you seen Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds?
I've not seen that.
Mm-mm.
You need.
Is
you
it the
need-
same story?
It's the Christmas. It's a comedic. Rob, you would probably like this one too. It's a comedic musical of the Christmas Carol.
Oh,
It's fantastic.
I've seen Scrooged. It's not a musical, but it's comedic.
No. Yeah.
Y'all remember the what was it? Not the Duck. Was there a DuckTales version or something of Scrooge?
There's a
Wasn't-
Disney version.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, like Daffy Duck or something like that. Not Daffy Duck. So, I feel like I remember that. I don't know.
There's a Muppets version.
Maybe. So one of my you're breathing so loud. So one of my favorite movies, period, aside from A Christmas Carol, is I just love this. I don't know why, but it's Polar Express.
Yeah.
And I know it's just it's one of those animated movies that was kind of ahead of its time. But really, you throw the OG Tom Hanks in there, who actually looked like Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And I remember being so amazed at that. But just the story was I thought pretty powerful. So Polar Express for me.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Last year, a movie came out that I think I may have cried in the movie theater at this one, but it was called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
that
good.
movie
Solid.
was fantastic about the kid learning that Jesus was for them too.
Yep.
That was so good. And it just hit me. I haven't seen it on TV. And I don't know if it was too much about Jesus to get regular TV time, but that was a fantastic movie. Every kid in America should see that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
I think it was a remake of an older one. I think
For real?
Yeah, I think they'd done it a long time ago. But it's on. I think it's on Prime. Maybe it may be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it was so good.
If y'all get a chance, you should watch The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti. He teaches at a private. He teaches at a private school. He teaches at a private school, and all these reject kids have nowhere to go during Christmas break. It's not really it's kind of Christmas, kind of not, but it's a story of grace.
I love that.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll check that out.
Speaking of grace.
All right. Our final topic tonight, topic number 3 of the Meat and 3 podcast. This is where we talk about again, the thing that brought us all together, and that was a university that was built on Christ. And so we want to take it back to a statement that has kind of been said multiple times as we look at the past year of us talking and thinking about life. And I think Kevin said it first, so I'm going to kick it to him. But this is a statement we've said many times that we just kind of want to explore a little more as we close it out tonight.
I said it first on some. I may have said it first on some format that we are all a part of, but as far as me saying it first, that isn't exactly true. But because lots of guys here have said it, but the idea, the truth that I contribute zero to my salvation. Christ plus, in Bible class that I was teaching, I wrote on the board one Sunday, Christ's death, burial, resurrection, all that goes into that. Christ plus blank equals salvation. And I asked the class, what do we put in this blank? And there were various answers. So Christ plus what? We can just answer that here. Christ plus blank equals salvation. Ready, set, go.
Not
Zero.
it.
Not it.
Yeah. Well,
That's it, right? Not it.
It's paid in full.
Yeah.
Paid in full.
I think we act like
Homie.
it's. I think we act like it's Christ plus my effort to show up to church on Sunday, to contribute to the work of the local church, to read my Bible. So I think our natural inclination is to try to have something. Maybe not to say that not saying that I earn anything, but just it's the idea that I've got to do something with the great gift that He's given in order to truly have that. But I don't think that's the right answer. I feel like that's probably not the answer you're looking for. And I feel like that was probably said in some form or fashion in your Bible class by your class attendees.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a college campus 2 weeks ago, and I was sitting with a college kid who is from South Africa and just became a Christian a couple months ago. And he asked me, and so I knew his story, and he asked me, he said, Rob, have you been a Christian your whole life? Did you grow up in this? And he's got an amazing story of coming from another country and meeting Jesus, and just a beautiful story. And I thought about there, I sat there for a second, and I was like, well, I mean, I've kind of, been taught Jesus and wanted to follow Jesus my whole life. But I told him there was a moment that came, and I don't know when exactly it was. I just know it happened probably in my later 20s when there was a shift from thinking my behavior was a requirement, and the shift became my behavior is a response. Right. It's not, it's what I'm doing is in response to what He's already done. What I'm doing is not a requirement to get Him to forgive me. And that was something that did not start from day one of my Christian journey, but came a lot of years later. And I felt the freedom shift, right? The freedom that comes when it's a response and not a requirement. And I'm so thankful for that shift, and that took a weight off my shoulders, because again, when you think it's a requirement, you think it's Jesus plus your action, and that just puts a weight there that I don't think He intended for us to carry, because He wanted to carry it all.
I've got a quote for you. Look this up. Augustine of Hippo. He said this. He says, "When God crowns our merits, He crowns nothing other than His own gifts." Think about that. When God crowns our merits, He crowns nothing other than His own gifts. So any benefit, any progress that I make is nothing that I've made other than God's work inside of me. And that's the thing. Like, I think I don't know where to like to sort of like in my spiritual journey where I can isolate this. But I think it has to do a lot with our Western mindsets. And specifically in this culture in America that we live in, it's like there's, we earn a lot of things, right? We get a lot of things, and we can, by our efforts, improve our situations, and we think that naturally translates into the church, when that just, it's never been that way. And so we're trying to fit this system into a theology that was just never set up to begin with. And so when we do that, it's like we want some sort of recognition. We want some sort of like understanding that it's, we brought something to the table when it's we've never brought anything to the table. We've been brought to his table. That's his table. Everything is his. And that's been tough, because I've been fighting that my whole journey. I mean, I've just been fighting, man. I feel like I'm doing well. I feel like I'm doing well. And it's like, well, any progress you've made, Robbie, is because God has allowed it and his spirit is working in you. And then the fruits of his spirit, the love, joy, peace, and the other things that goes along with it is just a manifestation that God has sealed you and that you're his. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Amen.
I tell you one thing, one feeling that when you taste it, I think it's like that's what I want, and it's the feeling of freedom. One thing we've talked about as a group, that honesty, that's been neat to have conversations about being honest, produces freedom. And I think about, when you think about Christ, he came to make us free. And that's what he wanted. He didn't come to give us more weight. And once you feel that freedom in Christ, it's like that's what he intended. And I think Satan and flesh wants to continually weigh us down, but he wants us to live freely. And the only way we can do that is by knowing that he paid for it all, and not taking, trying to take any responsibility or credit ourselves. But man, that taste of freedom, it's like, why would we ever want something besides the freedom that he gives to us?
Kevin, you said something, we were together, that's really stuck with me. We were together a few weekends ago on Saturday night when, we did, a lot of the weekend was, just us being silly and goofy, but, we did have, some awesome time Saturday night where we just had some deep, meaningful, like heavy conversations, which was really awesome. And one of the things that you talked about that I think plays into this is you talked about the idea of expectations and the freedom that comes when there are no expectations, or when expectations are lowered. Do you remember saying that stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Say more stuff about that. I don't want to. I could try to paraphrase, but I'm not going to do it justice. But
I was talking about.
You don't have to like go into the specifics of it, but I think the principle, I think, is what was so powerful.
Yeah. I was talking about how once I was, had a little bit of time under my belt at Discovery Place, that I felt as light as I did when I was in like kindergarten. I could breathe, and the reason that I could breathe is because the AA literature calls it being right sized. And right sized is coming to the table with what I got, and I don't bring anything to the table. I bring zero to the table. Like Ed was just talking about a moment ago, anything of worth that comes to the table through me is God's stuff. It's not my stuff. But my expectations of myself were lowered also because I was in drug and alcohol treatment. Everyone else's expectations of me were and I don't mean like lowered as in the sense of like, oh, this guy sucks, but just lowered in the sense of like, oh, like you know, that we're all the cards are on the table. You know, I wasn't trying, it goes back to what Rob was talking about a second ago, rigorous honesty. Just again, AA literature talks about, you know, we have to be rigorously honest about our character defects, and just like a business has to be honest about its stock and trade. You know, what's on the shelf, what's not on the shelf, you know, what's out of date, what's garbage, all that stuff. And whenever I was blessed with the opportunity to put all my cards on the table and everybody know, you know, what was going on, and me and me accept, you know, really truly where I was in life, then I can breathe. I can breathe. And you know, we could turn this into a scriptural discussion, and I am all for that. We don't have the time for that here, but recently, in a podcast, I heard a guy describe it this way. He said, "We're not going to show up. We're not going to show up for Judgment Day, and Jesus flip open the book and say, all right, let's talk about how you did with that free will you got." Because the answer to how I did with my free will, if I want to call it that, is I made a dumpster fire of it, and I will continue to make a dumpster fire of it. That's like, you know, David Shannon, once upon a time, I was talking to him about the Holy Spirit and the fruits of the Spirit and that kind of thing. And he said, I said, how do you, you know, this was also during my recovery journey time there in Dixon Discovery Place. And he said, well, I teach that, Galatians 5, I teach that like this. I asked the class, where do oranges come from? You know, and some people say the grocery stores. Some people say, you know, this place, that place. Well, oranges come from trees. It's an orange tree. And he said, fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness. All the virtues. Those are fruits of the Spirit. That means they grow on the Holy Spirit tree, and that's the only tree they come from. So whenever we see that, it's God's grace on this world. It's not Kevin doing some stuff. It's being right-sized and God having 5 seconds to work his power through me before I go back to being the selfish, you know what, that I typically am.
Yeah.
And there are degrees to selfishness. You know, I am still a selfish person. I'm not the selfish person by the grace of God that I was 8 years ago, 7 years ago. But anyway, yeah, the expectation that I'm supposed to be the fruit maker.
Yeah.
Dropped, and it dropped for everybody else in my life.
Yeah.
And we could all breathe. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, thinking about that too, it's like, so the right sizing, that's what, you know, there's a lot of Christians who they have this low self-esteem. They're like, I'm not as good as this Christian, you know, or that Christian. And it's like the right sizing said, you know, it says that's not the way to look at it. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't need to lower yourself and think less of yourself, right? Because that's ego in the opposite direction.
Right.
You know,
pride in reverse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pride in reverse. And so we're so used to thinking pride's like this elevating ourselves. Like, no, you can do the exact opposite, man. And you're still in that same train where you're wanting the attention still to go right back on yourself, you know. It's just, you know, help me make this ship right size, you know, and it's so powerful because it equals the playing field. And that's, you know, the Sermon on the Mount. A lot of that stuff's right sizing stuff, you know. It's just this is the new way. This is the new way. So, you know, we think about pride. Well, you know, Jesus said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit," right? You know, you think about having it all. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. All the things, man. It's just constant right sizing. So, love it. We got. Did Sid and JP leave, or is that just like a couple of eggs there, or is that just me saying it?
No. Oh, there we go. Oh.
I was like, man, we got two eggs up in this thing.
Well, guys, we've had a good run.
Stop saying that, Rob.
Yeah, I mean,
gracious.
It's great season 1 episode. End of season 1 episode.
Yeah, we've had a good run. We decided to end this.
Yeah,
you know,
to all of our fans
back on the 30th. Man.
If you want to know what the future looks like for us, make sure you follow Robbie McKenzie on Facebook.
Great.
You will know
50-year-old and 60-year-old
come
fans.
back under a different name, under the same name.
Yeah.
Robbie McKenzie's Facebook page will let you know.
Great. Thanks. It all depends on me, just the way I like it.
That's right.
All right, guys.
This was great.
I hope you have a Merry
we should do it.
Christmas.
We should do it again sometime.
Hey, see you in 20 years, guys.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Oh man.
So-
Well, who was? Go ahead.
I was going to say, should we close it out with an a cappella version of our theme song?
No.
Friends
Followed by Seven Bridges Road.
Birds of a feather. Is it birds of a
From
feather?
different places.
You will
We just lost our entire audience.
Things change with the weather.
We'll always be together. Better. Grab a plate and sit down with
me. Meet and
three.
Good job.
Bye, everybody.